Biocharlife, we separate from our previous project. I think it's like 2016, I start working on environmental project with Warm Heart Foundation. On that time, we train people about like what is biochar and what's the benefit of it. But after like we have grant support, funding support, I see that this way will not be like sustained, not for long term, let's say that way. So I'm thinking about like alternative way. How can I run this, for expand it and then like to reach out more people, and we don't have to ask for funding every time, every year. I think like 3 years ago, I found the word social enterprise. So I started study about like what is social enterprise and can I turn my project into something like this. So that is when I start Biocharlife.
Yes.
Actually, because I study non-formal education, so I do not have a lot of friends, and I'm looking for a job when I was 16 years old. On that time, I have no clue what English is and I cannot speak any English. I found Warm Heart Foundation and they gave me an opportunity to work with the volunteer who come from abroad. So I keep like learning English. After 2 years, I went to exchange program in America and I came back to my town in Prague. And it's that the first year I see a huge of smoke that I haven't seen in my life. So biochar is a word from biomass and you process it in pyrolysis. So you give like a heat to biomass and then the moisture will release, the gas release, and then you get the final solid thing is a carbon. So that's we call biochar. And the biochar is used to put underground. So we call it carbon sequestration. So like you process biomass into char and then you offset it.
And where did you get this know-how or
idea?
The idea.
Actually, I think one of the volunteer who came here and talked about this, and my boss, my supervisor, he went to China and like to attend conference. They actually like in this global we have International Biochar Initiative. That's they create conference every year and they have a lot of research about this. So my boss went to China and then tell me like you have to read this research and try it.
Is that Mr. Schaefer?
Yes. I think like to set up social enterprise is quite unclear because I have a friend who are in other country. Each country they have their own like declaration like what is social enterprise, which is like in Thailand it's still like is this concerned as like social enterprise or not, So I think it's just the wording. But I am sure that my business, my enterprise is really impact with the community and social. Before we sell the carbon, the biochar as a product, but right now we are selling something that you cannot see. It's called carbon credit. And I think it's gonna be in trend and people will pay attention to this a lot. So, our main customer right now is global. It's called Carbon Future. The Biocharlife, we have trained close to 3,000 farmers. And it's not only Thailand. Right now we have Tanzania, Malawi, and Kenya. So each of country we have we call country manager. So it's a lot of people who work.
And they are is kind of like a supplier, right? So all of them supply the products, the what is it, raw materials? What is it?
So the concept is instead of you burning your biomass and release CO2 into the air, you are capture it at a char, which is a carbon solid, and then you put it back underground, and that you will get certified by Biocharlife. You have create credit, and then we sell the credit. Yeah, so we don't have to move the biochar from
from the country.
Yes. I think more people are paying attention to it. Because they are concerned what is the way to get more income. And less hurting environment. So I can feel that there's more people who keep contact me and ask me like, what do I have to do to join you? Wow, something that is so cool, but it's something that they don't want to follow. Yes, and I have a friends, who is younger than me, and they are young smart farmer. They come back home and work. I think they're pretty like good on selling and find their own market, and they think my solution is one of the way that they want to learn. For them. Because I think like my solution is it's more income for their field, especially if they work in a farm. Because you don't have to grow things more, but actually it's a waste management. I cannot evaluate the smoke or the air that it still happen. It's going on, but I evaluate the biochar. So every ton of biochar, it means 5 tons of biomass did not get burned and did not release the carbon dioxide into the air. So last year I have done manage biomass 800 tons.
Wow.
Okay, so it means 800 tons did not release carbon dioxide. Yeah. It helps soil structure and also keeps more moisture, especially we have to fight with the drought. So now we also I work with one of professor in Metro University to give people knowledge about how you do underground water bank. And you're using biochar as a filtration. When I start, because I work as an environmental project for Warm Heart Foundation. So when we start, we set up grant funding. So we have like grant and funding support to start.
Have you ever heard about the crowdfunding things, right?
Yes, crowdfunding.
How was it? Is it work?
It work.
It work.
Yes.
Wow.
I want to have more project development in Thailand, because right now I have only 2 groups, of people who really who actually working for Biocharlife, and also aim to train more farmer in Malawi, Tanzania, and Africa.
Wow.
And also, if my friend from other country, they want to learn, yes, I'll provide that service. I want to say that the resilience is the word to keep in mind, because sometimes when you start working or project or activities, and it seems it's the end road, but actually maybe it's not. You just have to calm down and then see what is going on, and I am sure that they will have other way that you can do to solve this. So it's EBC who help to verify and certify Biocharlife, and also Carbon Future, who is our market. That's a key partner. Without them, cannot sell carbon credit, cannot run. main challenges is the situations. Yeah. So when like sometimes I have an idea, I image it have to go this way, but it doesn't go my way. That's the challenge. Like I have to think and figure it out, like what to do next to make it ongoing and running, because I will not stop. You pay attention and you be patient with your project. Yeah. I think they do have support, but it's more difficult because they have strict rule. I have a friend who works for government. They want to support, they want to help, but because of the rule, the structure of the organization did not support them to support me. The best way they can do is just give me like, okay, we have a little bit of funding, or this is the event that you can join, so you can reach out more people. That is we work as like a partner.
Yeah.